make it gluten-free. Can't wait. Okay, so let's do our flour. I just stuck my hand in some butter. That's cool. We're going to do flour, sugar, and baking soda and salt in here. Alright, so we need our flour, Pillsbury. We need 3.5 cups. A lot. So I got my 30-cup measurer. Ooh. Didn't know I had that, did you? I'm going to set this measuring cup in the bowl. Don't worry, I'll bring you down after I measure this all out and not make a complete mess. Okay, 3 cups and a 1/2 cup. I like this flour. Those cookies that I made for Valentine's Day, they turned out really good, and my fiance actually liked them. Surprisingly. Okay, now we need to add our 1/4 cup of sugar. I know I just had my 1/4. Oh, here it is. 1/4. 1/4 of sugar. That can't be bad. Then our baking powder and our salt. So our baking powder, we need 4 teaspoons. And don't worry, I'll put the recipe down below so y'all are not like scrambling to write this all down. Okay, I know I had a teaspoon. Aha! It's blending in. So this is a 1 tablespoon, and we'll need 4 of these. One. It's not a very leveled one. There we go. 1. 2. And this is going to make the biscuits monkey bread. Right. That's all we're doing. We're just making a biscuit dough right now. Because they don't have pre-made biscuit dough that's gluten-free. So it doesn't make us easier. Make it easier on us. But if you had, you know, a biscuit dough that's already made, you just put this up into balls and then you make it would be so much faster. But they want to make us work for our monkey bread. Okay, so here is the mixture for now. Okay, so I'm just mixing this up. Just the flour, the sugar, the baking powder. Okay, just mixing it up so it gets nice and blended. Oh, and the sugar. Did I say sugar? I don't remember if I said sugar. I just realized I never put the lid back on my baking powder. Alright, now we add our butter and our milk, and then we combined it until it's crumbly into pea sizes. So we need a cup of butter cut into pieces, and that's 2 sticks of butter. So here's 1 stick of butter. I cut up into pieces. Bloop. And here's our second. Get off there. Get off there. Oh no, we have 2 stranglers. And I already made the glaze to go on top of this, and that's real simple. So I'll show you that when we get to it, and I'll tell you how I did it. Now add butter. Oh, add butter into the mix. Okay, and now we're gonna cut this in there, and then we're gonna make it into pea sizes. So just lightly cut up your butter. Try not to get your flour mixture everywhere. And then you want it to look like pea sizes. I think this would be easier if I just get my hand in there. That is what I'm going to do. Just get your hands all up in there. It's a messy job, but someone needs to get it done. And I just realized I'm still wearing my ring. Alright. Mine is all jewelry if you're working in dough. See, You just get that butter and you just smash it in there. I hope this works, because I like biscuits, you know, and if it does, I'll show you guys how to make biscuits and gravy. I know how to make a real easy biscuits and gravy because I have a mix that's so good that I need to show you guys. Oh, even my fiance likes it. And that man can eat. So this is actually kind of fun. It's kind of therapeutic. So we're almost to pea size. They're just talking about when you put the butter in the flour and you just kind of combine it all together and it comes into like a coarse mix. So you still want chunks of butter, but you don't want big chunks like that, you know? So almost a couple more pieces. I'm sorry if the lighting's real bad today. It's kind of icky outside. It's 1 minute it's raining and the next minute it's sunny, so you don't want to break up all that butter because you want those butter molecules. See the chunk. Yeah, that works. That works. Looks like peas. See? It's all that butter in there. Let me go wash my hands. Ooh, that butter gets everywhere. Alright, so now we add the eggs and the milk. It will slightly be sticky, it says, okay? So, let's see. We have four eggs and a 2/3 cup of milk. Okay, so let's put our eggs in there. Need this table. Put a towel down so I didn't make a mess. That's cool. It's a little chunky egg mixture there. So 2, and obviously we didn't want to make this many biscuits. You can half the recipe, but since it's our first time making it, I didn't really want to half it just in case. And last egg. A lot of eggs. Alright. And then 2/3 cup. It says buttermilk or almond milk. And I have almond milk. 2/3 cup of that. There we go. In the mix to go. And off to the side you go. Alright, let's mix her on up. I'm just going to kind of break up those eggs a little bit. All I smell is that cinnamon and sugar that we're going to roll this dough into. We're going to make little balls and we're going to roll it in. It's going to be good. And that's all I can smell right now is the cinnamon and sugar. Which that is no problem to me. Get in there, egg. Mix on up in there. We need you in that dough. Get off my spoon. So if you guys have an easier recipe than this, which this is pretty darn simple, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. See, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do half this dough as the monkey bread, and then I'm going to do half the rest of this dough, and I'm going to make biscuits. Yes, because this is going to make a lot of monkey bread. Her. Ooh, it's starting to look like a dough. Oh, that makes me so happy. Yay. Set that spoon off to the side. I'm going to just get a little bit more of my gluten-free flour. Kind of put it in there and kind of do you see that? It's sticking to my bowl. Because I don't want it to be this gloppy mess because it's going to be real hard to roll into a ball. So let's sprinkle some more. This is when you could use help in the kitchen. Someone sprinkling your flour for you. I keep hitting something, I don't know what. Alright, well, that works. So let me go wipe that off. That's what that noise was. Me telling you I'm going to go wipe this gunk off. I'm not going to wipe all of it because my hands are just going to get re-dirty from rolling. But okay, so you're supposed to have a bundt cake pan. I don't have one. I have a pie pan. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick this mason jar in the middle, and then I'm just going to have it kind of go over it. And then over here I have a bowl of cinnamon and sugar. It's just 1/4 cup. It's less than 1/4 cup of cinnamon and sugar. Just equal parts. It's that easy. Okay. Let's get to rolling. Here's our first one, and then you just dunk it in there. And you just liberally coat it in this cinnamon and sugar. Oh. How could that be bad? And then just put it in your bundt cake. Your bundt cake. So do another one. Do good sizes, but don't do that big of a size. This one's a little too small. Bam. Boom. And then just liberally drench it in your cinnamon and sugar. And I wouldn't touch this dough ball because I did that earlier and I had brown fingers. So I'm just going to keep rolling my dough out until we get as good as I want. And these don't have to be perfect round dough balls. This is homemade, of course. So just and stick them together because they're gonna stick. So let me make all these, and then when I make all of them, I'll come back and show you guys what you do next. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, this is what we have so far. I know this looks funny. Don't look at this there. So I was able to make 2 layers with all that dough. I didn't have any leftovers so I can try it by itself, but and now we put the glaze on it. And all this is, it's 4 tablespoons of butter and about 1/4 cup packed of brown sugar. And I'm just gonna, I melted a little bit because it kind of sat and unmelted. So I'm just gonna stir it up a little bit more. Get all that brown sugar dissolved. Turns into this like this thick caramel sauce. Ooh, and then you just sprinkle it on top. Yum. And then I have my oven to preheat it to 400. And when we're done with this, stick it in the oven. And I greased this mason jar just to make sure nothing would get stuck to it. Because when I was putting the dough balls in here, it was starting to stick to it. So. Yes. And I just rolled those dough balls up in that cinnamon and sugar. And it smells so good in here. All this glaze in there. Get it all in those nooks and crannies. Oh, this is going to be good. And I bet this dough is really good because when I was rolling it out, it smelled really good. I did one layer of my dough and I was like, that looks weird. So there we go, nice and glazed. Now we're gonna go put it in a 400-degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes. I just took you guys off the tripod. So we're gonna go put this in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. So when that's done, I'll come back and we'll see the end results. I'll see you guys back here in 10 to 15 minutes. Hey guys, so it's done. After I took it out, I let it sit in the pan for about 5 minutes just so it can cool, so I can pop it out. And all I did is I put a plate on top of it and it just came right out. And look, guys, look, oh my goodness. Doesn't that look amazing? I wish I can share it because it smells so good. I mean, it smells like cinnamon rolls in here. Woo. So let's try it. Now, monkey bread you should be able to pull apart. So let's see if we can pull it apart. Still nice and warm. I want this piece. Oh my goodness. Glorious. That is good stuff. I hope you guys try this, and if you think of any other recipes, let me know. I'll see you guys next time. Ciao, Bambinos. Bye.